Okay, a couple of things we'll talk about real quick. One, we've seen a lot of changes in Mississippi, and I keep telling everyone that I can corner. We're doing things that I never thought I'd see in my lifetime in the last 3 or 4 years, and the drivers have been Innovate, our 4 research universities, the SBDCs, MSET on the coast. We've had some tremendous partners, and we're doing something different too. We're also putting our money where our mouth is, and that always helps. And Innovate's done a great job with co-builders, and also now we want to talk a little bit about a program that Sumesh Arora started a couple years ago when he was with MDA, and that is VQuad. VQuad was a DOE grant program that focused primarily on energy and ag. This year we put $100,000 into it. Last year I think it was $50,000, and we have slides someplace. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there we go. That's VQuad. Let's go ahead and kick over to the next slide, please. So basically the mission was to focus on innovation in the energy and ag sector specifically. So we had 11 companies present. The universities were the primary judges on this, and so we have 5 awards for that. Each company is going to go ahead and get $20,000 worth of money that they can use specifically for research and development with their partner university. So these are the 5 winners. They'll be here at lunch, and each of them are going to get $20,000 to use with, again, their selected university. I think 4 of them have selected Mississippi State. Thank you, Jeremy. And one of them have selected the Polymer Institute at Southern Miss. So we'll get a chance to meet these guys also at lunch. The other couple things we want to talk about real quickly, Tony's talked about the SSBCI money. I think he talked about it a little bit yesterday. The state's going to put $86 million into a venture capital fund, which is something we've never done before. $13 million of that will go to a loan guarantee fund. The other $70 million of that will go to a venture capital fund. $10 million is going to be direct investments. Innovate's going to manage. Actually, Innovate's going to manage most of it. That's going to go to a direct investment fund similar to the seed fund. $30 million of that's going to go to a fund, the funds fund. Funds out here with $3 million. The state will match $3 million of that on a one-to-one direct investment. And then $40 million that's going to go into a venture debt model. Again, this is great for this group. It's great for innovation within Mississippi. And we can move those funds around inside of that with Treasury's approval. That plan is going to go to, probably has gone to Treasury for approval now. We're doing a statewide planning event. We got $1 million to put into just planning on innovation in Mississippi. The 4 research universities are very involved in that. We've hired an outside consulting group. So we're taking all the assets we have. I got a pile of assets here. This is what we can do within the state. And then we go out and we're going to look and say, okay, where's the world going in 3 years? What's the emerging technologies? What's the disruptive technologies? Where's the world going in the next 3 years? And then here's the plan. So we can go to the legislature next year and say, okay, here's our assets. Here's where the world's going. Here's the plan, here's the check. We need $100 million to get there, whatever that number is, but at least we'll have a cohesive plan to get there. There's also a lot of federal money out there. There's $265 million grants that the state's chasing primarily in partnerships. One's with the University of Memphis for the Delta region. That's an NSF grant. There's another one that goes down I-20. That's another $165 million grant in biotechnology. We're partnering with Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia in that. And everyone knows about the $500 million CHIPS grant. That's what the federal government's putting $10 billion into building additional Austins or San Jose's, but not on the coast. 17 of those have to be in the center part of the country. That's something else that we're partnering up with basically Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, and a little bit of South Carolina, and that's going for a biotech hub. So those are some of the things that are going on. So there's a lot changing in Mississippi. There's a lot of great things going on. and we'll kind of keep you guys in the loop as that starts to unfold. But thank you again for being here, and Tony, it's back to you.